Hey guys, it's Becky Bamboo again. Today is March 29th, 2011. It's Tuesday. Um, I just had something incredibly frustrating happen, and I want to share it with you guys, and I want to get feedback because I think that um, others of you have or will go through this very same thing, and I'm anxious to hear some responses to this. Um, So I'm not going to tell you who this is, but there is someone in my life that I just got off the phone with. I will tell you it's a female, and she called to talk about something very unrelated to this. But anyway, the topic or the conversation of my weight loss became the main topic of conversation. She mentioned how she had seen the snapshot of my scale that I posted on Facebook on Monday. I had an amazing week with my weight loss, and so I put a picture of me standing on the scale at 254 pounds. So anyway, I while we were discussing this, she said, "Well, I guess that means I'm gonna have to get busy on a diet." And I suspect that was said because I'm getting close to her weight, but I don't know that to be factual. I don't know why else you would say that. But anyway, she said, it's just so hard with all of um, the the holidays like Valentine's and Easter, and there's all this candy and get-togethers and food and sweets and blah 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 blah. And I just said, well, that stuff comes every year, so it's not it's not about that. It's about creating a healthy lifestyle. It's about creating a lifestyle where you can still enjoy things every now and then for holidays and get-togethers, but where all the rest of the time you work hard and you make good choices. And she's like, well, that's easy for you because you had weight loss surgery. And I was like thinking, is that really what she thinks? Because just because I have weight loss surgery doesn't make it any easier on me around the holidays. I mean, in fact, I think it's more challenging to try to be aware of not overeating and overindulging, and I've got dumping syndrome forever in the back of my mind, and um, making sure I get protein and all of that kind of stuff in my head. And so initially I just kind of let it roll off my shoulder, and I said, well, whatever. And she's like, yeah, you've lost all your weight because you had surgery. And I was like, excuse me? I said, no, I've lost all my weight because I've worked hard to lose all my weight. And she's like, well, you wouldn't have lost weight without your weight loss surgery. And I said, I wouldn't have ever gotten started on the new lifestyle that I have without my weight loss surgery. Correct. And I said, and yes, my weight loss surgery does help me lose weight. But the fact remains, I worked very hard for this weight loss, and I would not be down 170 pounds today if I did not put the work in that I do. I said, so I fully believe that my success is my success because I earn it, not because I had weight loss surgery. And her attitude didn't really change. It was just, the same. I heard several times in the conversation, well, it's because you had weight loss surgery. It's easy because you had weight loss surgery. And I said, I told her, I have the same food struggles that everybody else in the whole world has. I still like cake and candy and donuts. I still like chips and junk food and French fries and pizza and fried chicken, and I like all that stuff that tastes really good. I mean, let's be honest here. Who doesn't like pizza or, a big piece of chicken, fried chicken, or, something like that? It would be unrealistic for me to say, oh no, I don't like that stuff anymore because I had weight loss surgery. That's just dumb. That's being undereducated about it. So I told her, I said, I still have the same struggles. I can overeat, and I can snack all day long. If I wanted to, I could eat from the time I get up till the time I go to bed. I have to make sure I don't do that. I have to make sure I get X amount of protein in a day, and It's hard to do when you can only eat 3 or 4 ounces at a time and you really only want to eat 3 times a day. It's hard to do. And I told her, I said, I still have the challenges that you do with making healthy food choices and making the decision to go exercise. It's not like just because I had weight loss surgery, all of a sudden I just know that I'm going to choose to eat fish and steamed vegetables. No, I still crave the chicken tenders and French fries, and I have to consciously be aware and make the right decision, because I can eat chicken tenders and fries and not get sick, but I have to realize and think about the fact that how many extra calories is that, and I don't need that fried stuff, and you have to be aware of it. So the conversation goes on, and she just continued to offend me, really, just continued to offend me. And I laid into her, and I just, said, I'm sorry that you have the wrong impression about what weight loss surgery is, and that it's just some magic fix. And I said, I spend hours and hours and hours and hours and hours in a week working out in the gym, sweating my ass off. I have gone from being able to not hardly walk around the park at my house to being able to run over 3 miles. I have worked very hard at this, and I will continue to work very hard at this because this is my new life. This is what I chose. I had weight loss surgery to help me. But you know what? After 6 months, I do get hungry. I do have cravings for stuff, just like I did before surgery. The difference is I now know how to handle those. I am prepared because I've done the work. If I hadn't done the mental and physical work for this, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now. So I just kind of laid into her, and the conversation ended quite abruptly, and that was fine with me because I was hurt. I was very hurt that there are people in my life who still don't get it. They don't get it. How do you not get it? And quite frankly, I feel like, if she thinks it's so easy for me, then she needs to come and spend a week with me, and she needs to take every step I take every vitamin I take on the regimen time schedule that is required. I can't just take all my vitamins at one time. I have to spread them out. I can't take my calcium with my multivitamin. And we all have heard this, 100,000 times before. I would like to see her to do that. Come and try to count your protein, but you can only have about 3 ounces at a time. But you need to try to get in 60 grams a day, 60 to 80, whatever. Every doctor's different with how much protein they want you to have. I want to see you drink enough water a day. 64 ounces of water is required every single day. I want to see you do that with a tiny stomach. And you tell me how easy it is to get it all in. You can't chug. You can't go to a drinking fountain and just drink a whole bunch. I want to see you do that. I also want to see you come and side by side go to the gym with me for 2.5 hours a night and run 3 miles and lift weights for an hour. And you tell me how much I haven't earned that at the end of the week. I don't think if anybody has that opinion, I swear, if you do what I do in a week, your opinion about it will change if you spend a week in my shoes and you keep up with what exactly I do in terms of how many calories I burn and how much I eat and how much I have to be on top of my vitamins and my water and my protein. I guarantee you at the end of the week, you won't tell me I didn't earn these 170 pounds. You'll tell me that I did earn these 170 pounds, that I've worked hard for it, that it's taken dedication and time. And you know what? If anybody I challenge anybody who has that opinion to come and spend a week doing what I do. And for the rest of you who've had weight loss surgery, same thing. We're all in the same boat. Weight loss surgery is nothing more than a tool to help us. A tool, that's it. I don't understand how people have the opinion that, it just is a magic pill and all of a sudden you're fine and skinny. It don't work that way, folks. And if any of you are pre-op and you think that, oh yeah, Look at Becky Bamboo. She's lost 170 pounds in 9 months. That's crazy. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have gastric bypass. You need a wake-up call. Are you prepared to dedicate your life to change? Because that's what it takes. Are you prepared to spend 2 hours in the gym at a time? Are you prepared to make fitness your life? Are you prepared to challenge yourself to do new things and different things? I didn't have to start running. I challenged myself to do it. I didn't have to start biking. I've challenged myself to do it. I don't have to sign up for 5 and 6Ks. I challenged myself to do it. Those are the things that are making me successful. The challenge that I'm creating for me. I'm not doing this to be skinnier than you or you or you or you or you or you or anybody else I know. I'm doing this to be healthy and happy with myself. I don't care what anybody else out there is doing. Like, Banded Wendy looks freaking fabulous. She is an amazing example of proof weight loss surgery works. Then it goes on and on. Gastric Rose, losing it with Rebecca. We could sit here for days. Sarah will be skinny, to be the best me. Or being the best me. It goes on and on and on and on. The successful people in our community goes on and on and on and on. Those people didn't get where they are by just having their weight loss surgery. They committed their lives to change, to betterment, and they've challenged themselves. That's where the success is, guys. It's not in just having weight loss surgery. And I'm so pissed off that that's what people think. I have not been that offended ever since my weight loss surgery. I've had nothing but positive things come my way in terms of comments and feedback from people. So today, 9 months post-op, to have someone say, oh, you just lost your weight because of weight loss surgery. It's astonishing to me. And the really astonishing thing is that even you guys who just see me via video, I will tell you guys straight up, and I have people in my life, close family, husband, mom, whatever, that will tell you watching my videos is like talking to me in person. I put it all out there. It's hard to expose yourself to the entire world on YouTube, but that's what I did because that's what I wanted my videos to reflect me. I didn't want to sit here and go, well, yes, I had weight loss surgery and I am just, so happy. And no, I will tell you when it's good. I tell you when it's bad. I'm just me. This is just me. And so many of you have said, what an amazing transformation it's been to watch me from the start till now, because it's not just about that my face and my shoulders and I have collarbones and everything else is skinnier. It's because I have a positive attitude, I have excitement and joy in my life, I am vibrant, and I've heard so many nice things from you guys about how I've changed me. Not just external me, but me, interior me. And I think it's sad that I still have people in my life that can't see that. This person has not seen the transformation that I have gone through. And it makes me sad. It makes me sad that she doesn't see that this is so much more than just that I had weight loss surgery. I had weight loss surgery. Yes, I did. Absolutely. I would do it again tomorrow if I had to. I had weight loss surgery, but I changed who I am. I changed my focus and my mental attitude, and I have so much more to offer people and myself than what I ever dreamt I could, because I got positive and focused and determined to do this for me. It would have been really easy to be in my position where my dad paid for my weight loss surgery and to be feeling like I need to lose this weight for him because he paid for it. But I don't feel that way at all. I feel like this was his gift to me, but he did it for me so that I could find myself, so that I could be successful and feel the way that I feel right now. I feel proud of who I am. I feel proud of the work that I've accomplished, and I believe in myself. That's the thing. I never had faith in anything that I did. And now I believe in myself. I believe I can be a good, strong nurse again. I believe that I can accomplish anything I set my mind to. I have my first 5K in May, and I have a 6K in September. I believe that I can accomplish these goals without any hesitation. I don't even hesitate anymore. Like, it's just a matter of put your mind to it and do it, you know? So I want to know, what are your thoughts? Have you ever had somebody say to you, well, you know, you're only losing your weight because you had weight loss surgery? Are you, if so, what did you say? Were you offended? How did you deal with it? I am very offended. I'm very heated. I'm very upset. I don't know. There's so many different emotions going through me right now. If this was just some random person that said this to me, I would have just cut him out of my life. Like, I would just say, people like this are not going to be in my life. I'm only going to keep myself around positive people who inspire me and motivate me and make me want to be better. But this is somebody I can't do that with. And sometimes I think that that's unfortunate because I don't like to have closed-minded people in my life. I feel like people can change, and I was a shitty person a few years ago. I mean, I will just flat out admit it. I was very depressed, and I was very mentally sick, and I would have been happier to have died than to live the life I was living. And I was not nice, and I was just really lost, young and lost. And unfortunately, there are people in the world that don't believe you can change. And this is one of those kind of people that hasn't seen me grow over the last 3 years. And in particular, hasn't seen me grow over the last year. I mean, I can definitely tell you that today is March 29th, 2011. March 29th, 2010. I was not the same me. Not the way that I looked and not the way that I acted. People closest to me in my life will tell you the exact same thing. It's quite a shame that there's not that everybody isn't open to that. So I don't know. I mean, I did speak my piece with this person. I did say, you know, well, I'm sorry you think that my weight loss surgery is the reason that I've lost this weight. I would have lost weight if had I had weight loss surgery and sat on the couch, but I didn't do that, and my success comes because I chose to be successful with this. And I've made the right decisions, and I continue to make the right decisions. And it's not easy for me, and if you think it's easy, then that's your own problem, not mine. You know, I really let her have it, to be perfectly frank about it. And the conversation ended quite abruptly because I think she didn't expect the backlash that she got. But I don't want to sit back and let people walk on me anymore. I don't want to sit back and let people say nasty things, because in my opinion, that was a nasty thing to say. I have been successful at this because I work at it every day in, day out for the last over 9 months now. I have been dedicated to my new life, and it's not going to stop. I'm going to be dedicated to my new life from now until the day that I die, because I feel so different and so good about who I've become. And I know, because I continue to challenge myself, that I will continue to grow as a woman and as a person. I will continue to be a better me. And that's what all of this was about for me. It was about being healthy and getting happy, because it's been a long time since I've felt happy like I do right now. And it really gets me emotional because I had so much holding me down when I started this. I had years and years of abuse that I suffered as a child, and held on to that and tried to protect myself the only way I knew how, which was through food. And I damn near killed myself doing it. And every single pound I've lost and earned and worked hard and sweated through and cried through and laughed through, and every single up and down along this journey has freed me from those chains a little bit more and a little bit more and a little bit more and a little bit more. And I'm to the point now where I don't feel tied to that past at all. I just feel free. I can be who I am. And I've never felt the happiness and contentment that I have with myself. And it's pretty incredible. It's pretty incredible. And it wouldn't have happened had I not had this opportunity. But it also wouldn't have happened if I hadn't worked at it. I can't even tell you guys how many times I've been on the treadmill or on the track or on the elliptical or on my bike or wherever in the middle of a long workout, feeling like I'm so tired, because those of you who work out long hours, by the end of the workout, you're pretty tired, and thinking, is this all worth this? Is it worth me continuing to run when I'm really tired and I really want to be done and I really just want to quit? And then I start thinking about where I started, where I came from, the horrible abuse. And I just think how much better it feels to not have that over me anymore, to be able to just be me and do what I do and love what I do. And I'm never going back. I'm just never going back. And I just wish that everybody could be as well educated as some of us are on what weight loss surgery actually is and what it actually does for us, and not be so I don't even know what the right word is to say what this person, all I can say is she's very undereducated on weight loss surgery, as is most of the country. I wish somebody would just pay me to be a spokesperson. I think that I could be an awesome spokesperson for weight loss surgery, and to go around the country and educate people about what this new life really is, and the ins and outs and ups and downs, and what you reap if you do really well, and what happens if you don't. And I just wish that people could be better educated so they don't put their foot in their mouth over things like this, because I really feel like she put her foot in her mouth, like to just say, oh, you've lost your weight because you have weight loss surgery. Fuck you and fuck you. That's what I wanted to say to her. I have my success because I've earned my success, and I would not be down 170 pounds from the darkest place I can ever explain if I hadn't changed who I am altogether, just changed myself and dedicated myself and realized what I've been missing out on. I've missed out on my whole life up until this point. I had missed out on so much stuff. Even my wedding day, I missed out on being 400 plus pounds. I couldn't enjoy it the way I wanted to because I was too heavy. I couldn't move. My feet hurt, my back hurt, my knees hurt, my hips hurt, my ankles hurt. But before I even walked down the aisle, I was already miserable and wanting to sit and do nothing the rest of the day. I would give anything to be able to redo that. My way. Not my way this time. But now I have what I want, and I'm getting more and more of what I want every single week. Even the weeks where I lose 0, like the week before last, I lost 0 pounds. I still worked out hard. And all it did was push me to work out harder the next week. And if I hit a stretch where I don't lose for several weeks, I'm not going to let it get me down. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing because it's good for me, because it makes me feel good about myself, because it's progress in the right direction. Regardless of what that scale says, my fitness and my overall health is getting better and better and better and better because I keep trying. I keep working at it. And at the end of the day, when all this is said and done and I'm years out from surgery and I'm, happy and content at my weight loss goal and, living an active lifestyle and continuing to run races and hopefully running longer races and different things, I'm going to be able to look back at this and go, I knew what I was talking about. I knew what I was doing. I believed in myself, and to hell with everybody else and whatever anybody else thinks, to hell with it, because it's all about what I feel and what I want. So I know I shouldn't let her get to me, and it still does get to me. It gets to me that there's people out there that are so stupid about some things, and it's kind of crazy. But anyway, I would love to hear some feedback from you guys on this, videos or just comments or emails or whatever. Would you have handled it the way I did and just spoke your piece and went on, or would you have let it roll off your back, or would you cut this person out of your life? Would you, I don't know. What would you do? What do you think about the whole topic? Weight loss surgery is your success. Is weight loss surgery your success, or are you your success? For me, I firmly, strongly believe that weight loss surgery is not my success. It's my tool. It helped. But my success lies in the changes I've made to me, inside and outside. I want to know, what do you think about all that? So I know it's rambly and teary and emotional and drama and whatever, but I think this is a good topic, so run with it. I want to hear what you have to say about it. So anyway, that's it. I'll check in later and let you guys know how my barbecue comes out. I hope it's good. But have a great rest of your Tuesday. Mwah. Bye, guys.